Hi guys, I'm Jure Colak and I will be hosting today's final match. Wenzel Gruss playing against Aaryan Shukla. First of all, I want to thank Same Angle for giving me this opportunity, and I will give my best to be as good as he is in hosting these matches. So it seems like uh, Aryan is a bit better in the beginning. We have, if I saw it correctly, easy easy two-digit tasks addition. That is Aryan's. He's the best in addition, and also this is some mix of tasks. This is probably some MCWC task, and it's 11-7 in the first minute. Mm, yeah, I would say this is pretty good round for Aryan. He is he is doing 5 column additions with, if I see it correctly, 7 and 8-digit numbers. Great. If I saw correctly, Wenzel solved all of these costume formats. There are some MCWC of some year. I'm not good at recognizing those, but I do think that Aryan will win this one because Wenzel is a few tasks behind, and I don't know if he could uh, lower that difference. We will see now. So for those who don't know, they already played one match where Benzel won. I'm not sure how much better he was, but I think it was 5-3, the result in these mini matches. And I think that in the last match, Aryan also took first mini match, so we will see, is Wenzel going to be able to make another comeback? So Wenzel is messing up 4 by 4 multiplication. Oh, he got it right. Okay. That is not something you usually see with him. He rarely makes any mistakes. And a minute left in the first mini match, and I think we're going to be seeing Wenzel changing some formats. He's not used to doing that, but last match I think he was making good decisions. And the first mini match is over, and the result is 43-32. So 11-point difference. That is a nice head start for Aaryan. And I think Wenzel is not changing anything. And it's smart. Multiplication is, I think he's a bit stronger than Aaryan. I mean, that is maybe the category where they are the same or something. Fractions, additions, we will see about that, but Wenzel is better at most of these costume format categories, and 3-digit numbers, medium difficulty, that is also good for him because the harder the multi-operation tasks are, the bigger advantage he has. And he just calculated this from left to right. I don't. Okay, I mean, okay, great. I don't know what to say about that. Fascinating. Oh yeah, so these ones are not so difficult because most of them require. I mean, all of them require 2 decimal points, but it's easy because I think most of them will be between 1 and 10, so it shouldn't be that hard. Yeah, again, 2 significant digits. Aaryan messed up a multiplication question. That will a point or 2.
Nein, das gibt's doch nicht.
Oh, he caught up because Wenzel also messed up one of the questions. Maybe it's because of the finals and they are maybe having they are maybe stressed out a bit. They are on the same question, but Wenzel got one more correct before, so he's 1 point and 3 seconds ahead, and they are on the first half in the second mini match. So this will be close to a tie. And they both got it in the last second. They are so close on this match, like it's just 1 second difference between them now. They are going in the same pace. Aaryan missed this task twice, and he could have gotten an advantage there, but unfortunately, I don't think he's going to solve it. Yeah. Yeah, this is very bad for him. It's 4 points of difference now. Aaryan did fail to do that multiplication question, but I still think it's going to be very close, and maybe 3-point difference at most, because they have a half minute left. Okay, maybe more. Yeah, Aaryan made a few mistakes in this mini match, so it cost him quite a few points. Yeah, so now it's 5 point difference for Aaryan. Yeah, 11 and 6. So what did he change? Okay, understandable. He changed multi-operation from 3-digit large, that is the worst category he could get, to 2 digits small ones. That is good because that will not make any difference. They can both of these competitors can solve them almost simultaneously. Yeah, you saw that in like first 3 seconds. This mini match could also go to Aaryan because they have addition and small multi operations, so that is probably optimal for him. And this is, oh, okay, some type of roots. I think that Aaryan could be better in maybe third or fourth root, but that Wenzel is better in these, like, how do I call them? Weird ones. Will he solve it? This should be around 5.4. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, I made a mistake there. Yeah, Aaryan has a problem. He gets an advantage in addition and maybe a bit in small multi-operation, but then he comes to problem that he doesn't solve these weird roots. And yeah, Wenzel does. He solved that one. Oh yeah, Wenzel made a mistake in addition question. So it is 1 point difference for Aaryan, and now they are tied. But yeah, Wenzel, again, the same situation as before. They are on the same question, but Wenzel solved one more question than Aaryan. Maybe it would have been better for Aaryan if he switched all the categories, because it's true that he wouldn't have addition, but the thing is that he didn't solve most of those weird roots, and that is holding him back quite a bit. A minute left, and I think that they will be uh, tied in terms of altogether score. Will Aaryan do 6 columns altogether? He has more time for maybe one more attempt. Unfortunately not. Yeah, this also cost him quite a few points. So, all things considered now, I saw that Aaryan made some mistakes that he definitely shouldn't have, and that will be a problem because it's this mini match is over in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. So now it is 5-point difference for Wenzel. And what will Aaryan change? I think he's a bit better in roots. Okay, he didn't change anything. Yeah, I mean, that is understandable. 1 through 999 small, that is easy for them. As you can see, they just went through that question in 3 seconds. These roots require 9 decimal places. I mean, 9 significant digits. And yeah, these are also easy. So I think that this will definitely go to Aaryan because he's better at doing square roots than Wenzel is. These two categories, I think they are probably the same. There is no big difference between them. Aaryan is still a few steps ahead, but Wenzel is lowering the difference. This task that Aaryan had, I think it required 10 significant digits, if I saw it correctly. So that is, I mean, pretty insane that anyone can do that. But respect to these guys, I mean, they are first and second in the world. I mean, we will see who is first, who is second, but really impressive. So Aaryan made very big difference, and I do think that difference will only going to get bigger if Aaryan doesn't mess up some of the easier questions, because I think he can afford missing some of the roots questions, but these other two, I don't think so, especially multi-operation. This could be similar result to the first game. I think it was 43-32. So the first and this one are a lot easier than the second and the third in terms of results, and that is benefiting Aaryan. Less than a minute left. This will probably be the last task. Okay, second to last, yeah. And it's over when someone types an answer. It's over when the timer goes out. Okay, I thought it was when someone types an answer. Yeah, so it is again 5-point difference for Aaryan, and it's 2-2 in min matches. So this will also be intense. Yeah, some of squares, it is very reasonable that he changed that because division they are almost the same. 1-9 medium also, so some of squares was only reasonable thing to change there. And we will see how this match goes. These require 8 significant digits, at least this one. So this casting format category, multiplication and division, I think that also benefits Wenzel because I saw him doing these types of questions like insanely fast. We will see now. Aaryan, I didn't see if he solved that one or not, but
9.
the first minute is over and Aaryan is in the lead 4-2. So yeah, as I said, in terms of division, maybe Aaryan is a bit better. With this costume format, Wenzel is a bit better, and 1-9 medium, they go through those questions like they aren't there, so they will not make any difference now. And Aaryan didn't solve this one, so I think it should be. Oh, okay, yeah. What?
So unfortunately, we had a technical problem during the second Wenzel Aaryan match. After during the fifth set, it reset for both of them. We stopped, joined a new room, and proceeded to play a best of five to complete the match, which was at the time 2-2. The fifth set does not count for the results.
Für mich, wieso ich das nicht gepackt habe, da gibt's doch für mich. Egal, neu.
Hi, it's me again. So I don't know if it'll be showed. I think it will, but what happened is they played four matches, four mini matches, and it was 2 wins for Wenzel, 2 for Aaryan, and then some internet, I don't know, something happened, and they had to start all over again. But the result now is still 2-2, and they will be playing now best of five. So if someone wins 3 matches, he's the winner of the whole thing. And yeah, they got started with, this is then fifth mini match. If I can see, this is medium 3-digit. It's probably MCWC and division. Aaryan is a bit better. And yeah, I should also mention that the difference between Aaryan and Wenzel was 5 points to Aaryan when you look all together. I mean, I do think that it will be showed, those first 4 matches, but just in case they are not. So it's 6-5 to Wenzel, and they are on the same question. So the third time, the same situation. And yeah, I think this caught Aaryan really off guard. I mean, it caught both of them, but so it is 9-6, and also almost half of the time has passed. So yeah, I think that this one will go to Wenzel, because I saw Aaryan made a few mistakes, so that cost him. Yeah, he's not happy about that.
Konzentrieren.
Wenzel missed one division question. I think this is the one that Aaryan has on the screen right now. And if he solves it, he did. So he will probably make a tie, or at least 1 point difference. And it's time. So this is again really, really intense. By the stats, Wenzel is better, but Aaryan also showed when they were playing last time, maybe 2 weeks ago, he showed that he could easily win against Wenzel. It does depend on the questions, but
Nein, hallo.
still they are,
Wieso? Ich bin.
yeah, they are both having problems with this question. And it's really a tie. Basically, it's half second that Wenzel is faster. And Aaryan took lead. Aaryan took lead in last seconds because they have just 10 seconds left. If Wenzel, oh, okay, he solved it. So I think it's after this question that it ends. Once for
Nice.
Aaryan. So it is now 3-2 and 6-point difference for Aaryan. So really, yeah, again, this is second time that Wenzel gets some squares, and of course he's going to change that because 1-99 large. Wenzel, I think, is a bit better, although the difference is not so big. And the division, they're pretty much the same in every standard category except for addition, and these others, it depends on the question. I think Aaryan is a bit faster, but Wenzel makes fewer mistakes. So they have per digit different. It's really odd for that. I didn't see which one, but one of these two just made a mistake in third digit. But never mind, it's just the beginning of the match, and it could go either way. And we will see now what will be the results. Aaryan is struggling with the fourth root, but he got it right eventually. But yeah, Wenzel has an advantage there. I mean, as far as the first few questions.
Ich bin völlig von der Rolle.
These fourth roots require, if I see correctly, 5 significant digits. So that is basically rooting and rooting again, but that means that you have to root first time pretty accurately, and that is not easy when you have 15 or something like that digit number. Yeah, this one requires 6 significant digits. Really pretty impressive if anyone can solve that. We will see now, because they are again almost tied. Yeah, tied. Aaryan is a few seconds ahead, but that can be changed pretty quickly. One mistake is enough to make a big difference.
Nerven verloren, ich kann nicht mehr.
Wenzel didn't got that division correctly, and that gave Aaryan a bit of a head start. I think that today we could see Aaryan winning all together matches, because if he continues this way, it will be 4-2, and Wenzel should then win the next 3 matches. But the problem is that if he wins the next one, then Aaryan has an opportunity to change formats of questions, and then he has to do the same thing again. So I think that if Aaryan wins this, he has really, really high chance of winning altogether, and then they will go to the third or the tiebreaker match. Except if Wenzel makes some kind of a miracle, this one also goes to Aaryan. Yeah. It is 9-point difference now. Aaryan is very, very happy. It's 9-point difference now, and he only needs one of the next 3 matches that he wins, and it's a tie. Then it's a tie. And yeah, of course, that Wenzel. Oh, he changed everything. Oh, I thought he also just changed the standard format, but then I saw he changed everything. Yeah, system of equations, I think that Wenzel is better there because I saw him do some impossible things on that types of questions. In roots, I'm saying again, they are almost the same. Maybe Aaryan a bit faster and Wenzel making a bit fewer mistakes. But I think that it will depend on whether Wenzel can solve these types of questions that he has on his screen right now or not. And Aaryan is in the lead. I think this is quite scary for Wenzel. He has never been beaten to this day. So it will be pretty shocking if that happens today. Maybe Aaryan can win this even without the addition. Two minutes have passed. 9-6 to Aaryan. And I'm pretty confident to say that I think Aaryan is winning 5-2 today. Because I think that Wenzel is kind of stressed out, and that he will, I mean, half of the time has passed and the result is only 12-6. I think this is the hardest mini match that they had because of the system of equations. I don't know if anyone solved even one. Maybe Aaryan. I'm not sure. Aaryan's face says it all. And Wenzel got it right. So this should mean that he will lower the difference a bit. Can he solve another one? And Aaryan solved that one, but I think it was a bit easier than the others. Only 45 seconds left, and Aaryan is still in the lead by 5 points. Guys, I think this is the historic day when Wenzel is beaten. But we will see. He still has a chance, but he has solved this one. Okay. Maybe comeback is here. This is really intense. It's probably the most intense match in all of the seasons so far. And this is over. Yeah. Aaryan wins this, and they will go to the third big match.
Thank you. Congrats.